Good morning and welcome to this morning's service. I am David Nishina and I will be your chairperson this morning. We will begin this morning with the tolling of the Kansho, followed by the chanting of Jusei. Continue this morning's service with the golden chain, which is on page 6 of the brown service book. I have a lit and a reader's golden chain of love that stretches around the world. I will keep my ring bright and strong. I will be kind and gentle to everything and gentle over within myself. I will think pure and beautiful thoughts, say pure and beautiful words, and do pure and beautiful deeds. May everything in this golden chain of love be bright and strong, and may we all attain perfect peace. Namo Amida-butsu. Namo Amida-butsu. Namo Amida-butsu. Namo Amida-butsu. Namo Amida-butsu. Namo Amida-butsu. Our Gatha this morning is Children in Japan, which is on page 34 of the brown service book. Please stand.
仏。ナモ阿弥陀仏。ナモ阿弥陀仏。ナモ阿弥陀仏。ナモ阿弥陀仏。
Reverend Kory will now lead us in the reading of the Sanbutsuge and the three treasures.
San Kiemo. 隣人受けたし、今すでに受く。仏法聞きたし、今すでに聞く。この身根性に向かってとせずんば、さらにいずれの章に向かって過去の身をとせん。来週もろともに指針に参謀に消えし立て祭るべし。自ら宇宙に消えし立て祭る。朝に願わくは人と共に大道を体系して無常に落とさん。自ら法に消えし立て祭る。朝に願わくは人と共に深く教蔵に入りて知恵にのごとくならん。自ら僧に消えし立て祭る。朝に願わくは人と共に大衆を通りして一切無限ならん。無常人事の方は約千万号にもあよことけたし、我ら今検問し受持することへたり、願わくは如来の真実義を消し立て祭らん。The three treasures are, is it to be born into human life? Now we are living it. Difficult it is to hear the teachings of the Blessed One. Now we hear it. If we do not deliver ourselves in the present life, no hope is that there that we shall be freed from suffering and sorrow in the ocean of birth and death. Let us reverently take refuge in the three treasures of the truth. I put my faith in Buddha. May we all together absorb into ourselves the principle of thy way to enlightenment and awaken in ourselves thy supreme will. I put my faith in Dharma. May we all together be submerged in the depth of the doctrine and gain wisdom as deep as the ocean. I put my faith in Sangha. May we all together become units in true accord in thy life of harmony, in the spirit of universal tanglement, free from the bondage of selfishness. Even through ages of myriads of cults, hard to hear such an excellent, profound, and wonderful doctrine. Now we are able to hear and receive it. Let us thoroughly understand the true meaning of Tathagata's teaching. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu.
Please be seated. We will now have our Dharma Message by Reverend Kory.
Kansho. Following the Dharma talk, Master Renyo called several of his sons together. After Dharma talks, he said, 4 or 5 who heard it should get together and discuss what they heard. If 5 persons discuss what they heard, you can say with almost absolute certainty that each will have understood it differently and in a way that best suits their interests. That's why it is so important to discuss a topic and make sure you understand what was really intended. This is what Master Renyo said. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Thank you for coming to this morning service. Welcome home. It's perfect timing too, actually. I was thinking to myself, there's no 30-somethings here. But every other, I think, age group is covered. Someone under 10, someone between 10 and 20, someone between 20 and 30, you know. That's why I said there's no one in their 30s. But we got 40, we got 40 to 50 and 50 to 60. We're going, you know, we're good. Yeah. Well, I'm sorry, I don't want to go too high. You start, you know, once you start raising your hand for these numbers, but it goes to what I was thinking about talking about today so well. You know, a couple days ago, I came to the temple and the first thing they said, "Oh, you got a haircut." And I said, "Well, my barber just says, why do you cut your hair?" I'm going, "Oh, that's not nice to say." And I said, "Well, I've been going for over 20 years." And so she's seen the progression. She's seen the progression. And I thought to myself, you know, it wasn't a problem when I was younger. My mom, I wouldn't have combed my hair very well or something, and my mom would say, "You have the hair out of place," and she'd walk up to me and pull it right out. That's. And then now, you know, to be honest, you have, I don't know if you gentlemen, you have random hairs that grow like the middle of your forehead or something, because that's where your hairline used to be. But, you know, it's like, don't touch it now. Don't touch it. That means that's like proof to my kids that that's where my hair used to be. You know? But as a whole, as a temple, especially nowadays, it's valuable to not take even a single hair for granted, or a single person for granted. And like this passage I read from Renyo Shonin's Koichidai Kikigaki, or these collected sayings from Renyo, we need those people to come together after they hear or have a valuable story so they can exchange their knowledge. Because the way we interpret what a Dharma message is about, or what it's said, or even how we experience our lives, the experiences that we apply those teachings to are totally different. The perspective is totally different. Last week I said, you know, we need to have meetings in person because the value of I don't know. It's the value of talking about our relationship with the Nembutsu, or Amida Buddha, or even what we think we might have heard at the temple is important to share. Doesn't matter which age group you are, everyone is growing together. And the experiences that we might have already gone through, we might have forgotten what it's like to do those things. Or we haven't been through those things yet, and we exchange information, stories. relationship with Amida Buddha. Maybe it's a Shinji moment, you didn't even know it. A turning about or a trusting moment. And then that changes everything. I had told the Dharma school I wasn't going to say this, but I don't usually use gift cards, and so I accumulate, and I have enough to. Some already know I go to Disneyland a lot, and I have enough saved for at least one annual pass, like the highest, which is wonderful. And then the reason why I share this, because it's very valuable. See, this is like a different story, but is that by coming, meeting people, gaining experiences, I can use those gift cards, and now for the next year, I could say my life in this moment is due to the temple. Even if it's not here at the temple, I might be at Disneyland, and I can be thinking about the temple now. I don't know if that's a thank you or not. Well, no, it's definitely. Because that's what we're supposed to do. That's what our life is supposed to do. My life isn't my life alone. It's due to the people that have come before, or the people that I don't even know. It's due to the primal vow and Amida Buddha's efforts, so that I can be awakened to the truth of my own self. But again, as I walk down Main Street or whatever, I'll be thinking of my life is this life in this moment is due to each and every one of you. How grateful I should be. How grateful I am. And then Namo Amida. And even though next year I won't have that monetary gift, the gift of that heart behind it will always be there. Do you have those moments? Maybe someone was so kind they didn't even know who you were, and it just sticks. Or not so kind, and it just sticks. I mean, my own mother, right? I don't know if it's good. Does it matter anymore? Of course not. I don't have any anyways. It's okay. Now, so as we think about that, and again, everyone is valuable. It's like this story that I like to share. I figure we've had the Dharma school come out. We had Halloween parties coming up, so the Sangha teams have been working very hard, and I'm so proud of them. As I said last week, they're so noisy when they're working on their project. They're going to have a great haunted house because they're putting their whole effort into it. But of course, I've never heard any of them be that loud at the temple. Laughing, yelling at each other, sharing moments. On Jasper, it's pretty crazy, right? That's exactly, crazy. It's exactly, that's the way, and some of the parents go, I feel like I've been here all the time. I said, but that's the way the temple was before. The adults were here all the time. The kids were here all the time. That's the sound of what the temple should be. That's what makes this all great, is that it's for everyone, and we could be ourselves. We could accept each other for who we are. So, I'm just going to quickly read this. Some of you know it, some of you don't. It's called Planting a Rainbow. You can look it up online, and I'm sure there's a YouTube video that reads it much better. But in essence, just think about the colors and how your garden would grow. And it goes like this. Every year, Mom and I plant a rainbow. In the fall, we buy some bulbs and plant them in the ground. It says orange tiger lily bulbs, red tulip bulbs, orange tulip bulbs, yellow daffodil bulbs, blue hyacinth bulbs, purple crocus corn, and purple bearded iris rhizome. I'm going to maybe look these things up because I don't even know what those are. We order seeds from catalogs and wait all winter long. So these are phlox, marigolds, zinnias, asters, cornflower. See, I don't know them either. Cornflower, daisies, and marigolds. For spring to warm the soil and sprout the bulbs. So we have started. Then it's time to go to the garden center to select some seedlings. We sow the seeds and set out the plants in soil. And watch the rainbow grow. And grow. We have some red flowers, and orange flowers, and some yellow blooms. We grow something green, and some blue flowers, and some purple flowers too. All summer long we pick them and bring them home. And when summer is over, we know we can grow our rainbow again next year. It just occurred, does anyone actually grow their own flowers? Awesome. Awesome. And did you do that with your parents too? You did? So when you do it, you think of your mom or your parents sharing that moment with them. That's exactly what I'm talking about. You know? I never did this with my parents. So as I was reading, I was like, gee, you know, I wonder how that works for people that actually have done those things. And as I said, it's wonderful to be able to come to the temple and say, we have someone under 10 years old looking at the phone. And so she is. It's okay. They have their time here on Tuesdays, which is wonderful. We have teenagers and 20-somethings. And I hope that the activities that we do, it sparks something within each and every one of those that are here, but also those that come and gain the influence from you. We already have that feeling. We already have that. I hope you have that moment that changed your life to say, the teachings help you through any kind of moment. Even if it's okay, it's not going to last forever. Just move on. Or what's next? Everything in the past stops right here. And I learn from them, and that's it. Or, why do you keep holding on to these issues when they really don't mean anything? It's because I'm not enlightened. Because we're not enlightened yet, right? And because we're so far from enlightenment, causes us mental suffering, maybe even physical suffering that we didn't know. And because it pulls us out of that darkness and into the light. Hopefully you're grateful. And then you stop. So as the fall comes around and the holidays come around and more people start coming to the temple in the next couple months, or as I said, the Sangha teens and junior Y have been here every weekend. Someone's been here. let's spread our gratitude to each and every one of them. Maybe if you're so inclined, as I said, give them a bow. And Sanbutsuge. And then maybe that'll spark change in their mind, in their hearts. Because that's all we can do, right? Is share Amita's light with each and every one of them. If you'll please join me in Kansho, and I would like to read another passage. The success of our Jodo Shinshu teaching is not determined by the number of people who gather in its name, or in how splendid our temples and services are. Rather, our Jodo Shinshu teaching is successful if even one more person receives an entrusting heart, or shinjin. That's the reason for the statement in our Ho'onko Shiki, or the Nembutsu teaching prospers because of this heart. That those who accept the Venerable Master Shinran's teachings experience. It just stops there. Anyways. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Again, thank you for coming today. And as said, the more different people we have, the more beautiful our garden and our bouquets of flowers will be someday. I'm on close. Our membership understanding will grow too. Right.
Thank you, Sensei, for your message. Reverend Kory will now lead us in the reading of Roku Paramitas and the 6 Paramitas, which are on pages 4 and 5 of the Brown Service Book. Please stand.
Roku Paramitas. 御仏様の御心に立ち返らせていただいて、一つの一日、清らかな花と温かい情け、つつましやかな対話で暮らしましょう。一つの一日、花を立てますまい。一つの一日、これ嘘を申しますまい。一つの一日、私の仕事に全身全力をかけて尽くさせていただきましょう。一つの一日、夜昼常に私を守る方法、御仏の心を喜ばせていただきましょう。一つの一日、南無阿弥陀仏を唱えさせていただきましょう。6 Paramitas. Turning our thoughts to the Buddha, let us throughout the day live with clear eyes, warm hearts, and humble attitude. Let us throughout the day not become angry. Let us throughout the day not utter words of discontent, dissatisfaction, and untruth. Let us throughout the day do our daily work with all our power. Let us throughout the day rejoice in the love and compassion of our Lord Buddha, who is constantly watching over us day and night. Let us throughout the day repeat the holy name, Namo Amida Butsu. Promise, the Buddha is our eternal Father and Mother. The Buddha always keeps watch over us. We promise to listen to the teachings of the Buddha and perfect ourselves by following the Buddha's ways. Namo Amida Butsu. 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 Namo Amida Butsu.
Please be seated. Are there any announcements?
Good morning. I wanted to promote the Wine-A-Palooza 8. The theme this year is, and I didn't come up with this, is Sip Happens. Why not join us? So the event will take place on November 1st at the West LA Buddhist Temple. It'll be a joint fundraising event for both temples. There'll be live magic by members of the Magic Castle. We'll have catering from Feast from the East. We'll have live music from the Avasonics and silent auction. And of course, the committee is working very hard to come up with our wines that will serve that event that night. So it is $60 per person. We're not taking any walk-ins. We have flyers downstairs. We have a good buddy campaign set up, QR code. So hopefully you can join us. Thank you very much.
Good morning, everyone. Next week is the second film in our Buddhist film series, and it is called Army of Shadows. The theme this year is occupation and resistance, and this film is set during the German occupation of France in the 1940s. Start time is noon, it's free, and please come and have a good time.
Good morning. We have a dine-in fundraiser coming up on Thursday, October the 9th at Marie Callender's up on National and Sotel. It goes from 8 until 10, so please come and join us. You can come and stay all night. No, you can take out. Yeah, it's dine-in. It's the whole thing we do is called dine-in, but yeah, you could do take out, definitely. Yeah, do take out. You could come and stay all day if you wanted to. And I did go to Wine-A-Palooza maybe 2 years ago, and I don't drink wine, but I really had a good time, so so hopefully you could go.
Good morning. As Kory mentioned, our Halloween party is coming up later this month. It's on October 26th, and it's from 4 o'clock p.m. The flyers are out now with all the information, including a link where you can RSVP and sign up to bring a dish for the potluck. It's usually a lot of fun, costume contests, games, and we hope to see you there. Thank you.
Oh, a minute.
Now we would like to honor our birthdays for October.
Jasper. All right. How old are you going to be? Or 12. You'll be 12. Okay, we got to sing happy birthday and do the whole spiel. Did you just get those?
No, I haven't
Oh, I just don't look at you close enough. No, they look great. That's why I like Smart. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jasper. Happy birthday to you. I don't know.
15th, there is the steak feast and bingo night. We'll have steak, salad, potato,
Fish, dessert.
fish for those who do not eat beef, and also dessert. And a bingo, and there will also be a game for the kids. So that's on Saturday, November 15th at 5 o'clock. Details are still being determined. Thank you. We will conclude this morning's service with the Gatha farewell and the reading of the Benediction. Farewell is on page 37 of the Drawn Service Book. Benediction. We surround all people and all forms of life with infinite love and compassion. Particularly do we send forth loving thoughts to those in suffering and sorrow, to all those in doubt and ignorance, and to those whose feet are standing close to the great chains we call death. We send forth oceans of wisdom, mercy, and love. Namo Amitabha.
Namo Amitabha.
Namo Amitabha.
Namo Amitabha.
Namo Amitabha.
Namo Amitabha.
I want to thank all of you for attending this morning's service, and I want to thank Reverend Kory, Richard, and also our organist this morning, Julia. Dharma School students are excused to their respective areas downstairs. Adults are welcome to stay for study class led by Richard Modiano, and refreshments will be served downstairs following the study class.
Namo I think it's in particular significance the letter that Reverend Kory read from Manual about following a Dharma talk, 5 people get together and have a discussion about this and come away with 5 different understandings. And which is true, because it's not because you only these 5 different people are wrong. It's that the Dharma itself is very deep and profound, and it has many layers. And you perceive the layer that is most meaningful to you. So from this talk, the talk that we heard today, everybody got a particular message that applies to them, that is most meaningful to them. And so the value of discussing that is sort of putting that all together, so we get all the layers of the Dharma. And there was a Gatha about opening the Dharma. It's called "The Dharma is Deep and Lovely." We now have a chance to hear it, study it, and practice it. We've got to realize its true meaning. So, if we can realize the true meaning of the Dharma, which is a lifetime task, then that is what gives, for me at any rate, that's a source of meaning in my life. Knowing that this Dharma has endured for 2,600 years, and that it is still valid today, despite all the changes in civilization that have occurred over those 2,600 years. The rise and fall of empires, the rise and fall of governments and nations, constant changes that that human life goes through for such a long period of time. Of course, we see only a fraction. Our lives are limited. We are born into particular circumstances in a specific place, and we have these experiences that are determined by the circumstances and the time that we are born into. But nonetheless, if we have this connection to the Dharma, we are connected to an infinite past and an infinite future, even though our specific life on Earth is limited to 60, 70, 80, 90, some people live to be 100 years. But we do have this Dharma to sustain us during our lives. And you know, I especially like seeing kids here because they're connecting with the Dharma at an early stage of life, and whether they understand it completely or not, nonetheless, the fact that they come to this temple and they see the rest of us here, that will be meaningful to them later on. So that's why the Dharma is of particular value to me, because it's this continuity. No matter what circumstances we may find ourselves in, if you have this connection with the Dharma, you can sustain yourself. You don't have to read all of the sutras. The fact that you've come to this temple and heard the Dharma talk, that you say the Nembutsu, that is enough. That's sufficient to get you through, I think. For me, I mean, I go into it much more deeply because I enjoy it. That's my. It's not from loftier motives or anything of that sort. It's something that I like to do. I like to study the Dharma and plumb its depths the way somebody likes to play golf. So, it's my particular enjoyment. It's not that I'm trying to become holier or better or more profound or something. And everybody has their own particular interests, and mine happens to be this. So, it enriches my life, just as golf enriches the lives of the people that find it meaningful. So if you find something that's meaningful, throw yourself into it, because it's one of the things that makes life worth living. So that's all I have to say today. Any questions? How many people are going to the conference? Oh, great. Yeah, suppose that is. Are you going, David? The conference on the 25th is
I don't think so.
Marcus going? Okay. Well, I think that's another way of connecting. It's a good thing, but coming to the temple is enough, and fellowship with other Shin Buddhists is whether we talk about the Dharma or not. The fact that we are here is meaningful to me, I think, and obviously it's meaningful to you, or else you wouldn't be here, because there's no compulsion to come to the temple. Amida Buddha is not going to send you to hell because you didn't come on Sunday. We're in a different situation. Buddhism, and Shin Buddhism in particular, is not a religion of judgment and punishment, or judgment and reward. You don't get points for being good, you don't get demerits for being bad. You are accepted as you are, with all of your virtues and vices. And that's one of the key things about Shin Buddhism is that you are saved no matter what your situation might be, no matter what you think, no matter your intelligence, your talent, your age, your position in life, whether you are rich or poor, you are all of equal value to Amida Buddha. And as Emily Korea likes to say, Amida has my back. So I think that's the pithy way of putting it. So if you have that, if you have that conviction that Amida has your back, you're doing good. So anyway, thanks for coming. Namo Amida Butsu. 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 All right, we'll see you all next week. Please do consider coming to see this movie next week.
Thank you, Richard.